today's video, I'm going to share with you some helpful tips for getting through the holiday season with a newborn. Now, with the fun and excitement that this holiday season brings, and with Christmas just a short time away, it's super duper easy to get caught up in all the hustle and bustle of all the events that are happening and all of the fun traditions. But when you've just had a baby, the last thing that you need to be doing is running around all crazy with, your stress level rising, trying to prepare and get everything ready for all these events, on top of you've just had a baby and so your body's exhausted and you're trying to recuperate and to bond and just get settled into a nice routine with new baby. So my hope in this video is to give you some practical tips and some helpful ideas of things that you can do to still enjoy your baby's first Christmas and this exciting season of the year, but at the same time to not run yourself in the ground and make yourself so miserable and so sick and so stressed that then you can't enjoy the fun and the celebratory activities. Alright, so the first thing is to be okay with saying no. So say no to activities, even if they're fun activities, even if they're enjoyable activities. Say no. Anything that is going to cause you a greater level of stress, trying to prep and prepare, and especially things that you host at your house. You should not be having to run around getting your house clean, getting it decorated, getting, whatever food ready, and just your house in a presentable. When you've just had a baby, you need to be in bed, resting and recuperating and bonding with baby and adjusting to a new routine with baby. So do not sacrifice your sanity and your sleep for trying to go and participate to all the activities. So even if it's the fun cookie exchange or the white elephant gift exchange or a regular, an annual holiday party that you always attend, don't worry about it. Give yourself permission to say no, to stay home, to relax, to bond with baby. Alright, the next thing is to cut down on the time that you spend in the kitchen. So buy things that are pre-packaged or things that are already frozen, even though maybe that's not your normal MO of what you would do. Give yourself permission to spend less time in the kitchen, to go ahead and buy, that pie from Costco instead of making it fresh, or go ahead and, buy pre-made cookie dough or whatever. Give yourself permission to spend less time in the kitchen, and better yet, don't sign up to bring stuff if you can avoid it. But if it makes sense, you're going to a holiday party, what food you do bring or what food you do prepare, give yourself permission to buy something that's already frozen, pre-packaged, pre-made as much as possible. Alright, the next thing is remember to stay well hydrated. Drink a lot of water. It's so simple, but it's so crucial. It's going to help you to overall be feeling better. Your cells are going to be able to be much more hydrated, which is going to lead to quicker healing and recovering from the birth. Your nursing relationship, getting that established with your baby is going to go a lot smoother. You're going to be able to think better because your brain is going to have lots of good oxygenated, hydrated cells going to it. Just overall, it's going to make you feel a lot better. And remember to eat well, eat good meals. Don't skip, even in all the hustle and bustle, I know, but remember to sit down, get a meal, get a big glass of water, whatever you need to do to keep yourself running good and strong. All right, the next thing is to take advantage of help from family and friends. Don't be shy about asking how they can pitch in and be of assistance to you. They asked for a reason. So don't say, oh, no, we're fine. Let them come over and help you with the older kids, or take the older kids out on an activity so you can get stuff done at home, or take a nap at home. Let them do your grocery shopping for you, to buy all the necessary items that you need for some of your holiday stuff so you're not having to be out getting it. Let them do some of the meal prepping. Let them wrap the gifts that you need. Let others help you so that you are not having to do quite as much. There's lots of different things that people can do, so don't be shy about sharing and don't feel like you have to be super mom and do it all yourself. All right, the next thing is to use some type of baby carrier, whether it's a ring sling or a structured buckle carrier or a wrap, whatever it is, get that figured out. Get baby in so that then your hands are free. You can more effectively get done the things that you need to get done. And plus, baby's snuggled in close. You guys are able to bond. They're staying nice and warm. And most of all, they're away from the germs that will be present when you're in large groups of people. All right, the next thing is to decide how much you want your new baby passed around when you are at certain events. Because the reality is, new baby, everyone's gonna wanna hold baby and meet baby, and you know your family, you know your baby, you know your preferences. So just think it through and decide, you know, do you want baby, you know, to stay with just the family, or do you want to just, you know, let certain friends, you know, hold the baby, or just decide how much you want baby passed around. And like I said, you know, a lot of it depends on your family, your preference, how, you know, concerned you are about baby getting germs, as well as then, you know, maybe the venue of the people that you're going to be around at a certain event. You know, because the reality is when you're at a family event and there's Uncle George and Aunt Hilda and Great-Grandma Gertrude and Aunt Phyllis who all want to meet baby, you got to decide, do you want baby passed around to everyone, or do you just want to keep baby close? You know, maybe, you know, you and your husband will just keep baby, or and that's where wearing baby in a carrier is really helpful, because if baby's not out, people are a lot less touchy, and that's just a safe way to kind of slyly say, baby's staying with me and baby's not going anywhere. So like I said, you know, that's why I encouraged in the previous point was to use a baby carrier, because that's going to help to keep baby snuggled close and protected from any little floaties that go around at lots of different Christmas events. And nobody wants a really sick newborn, because babies' immunities, you know, when they're super new, they don't have super strong immune systems. So something very little, like a common cold or whatever, can turn into something very, very serious very quickly. So like I said, just give it some thought, figure out what it is that you want to do, and then you guys are all on the same page. You know, share with your husband, discuss it, whatever, so that everyone knows where you're at and you're not caught like, you know, when Great-Grandma Gertrude's there wanting to hold baby, you're like, I don't know what to do. Then you can know what you've already thought it through. All right, the next thing is to watch your baby, and yourself for that matter, for signs of becoming overstimulated. Now the reality is, when you're at big events and big parties or whatever with lots of people, the tendency to get overwhelmed is quite likely to happen, because it's already, you know, a stressful, crazy time, high energy, it's very emotional, you've just had a baby, so your hormones are gonna be all out of whack, and baby doesn't really know what's going on, and just all of that. So just be careful. Don't be afraid to take a break, to go into a quiet room, to rest, you know, to have a quiet nursing session, and then come out and rejoin the party. And probably the reality is no one's gonna miss you, because they're busy talking and eating and enjoying themselves and whatever. So don't be afraid to take a break, to go in a quiet room, or if you even need to, you can even leave events early. I mean, you're the one that just had a baby, so you have an easy out to say, oh, baby needs to go, and then you're fine. So people are always super duper, or normally super duper understanding and flexible when you've got a new baby and you can just use the baby as an excuse. Oh, baby so-and-so, they need to go home and sleep. So just remember, give yourself permission to take that easy out if you need to. All right, the next thing is to utilize online shopping. Now this one's pretty self-explanatory. There's no reason for you to be up, out of the house, in the stores for lots of hours shopping, when you can just be in bed, resting and recuperating and relaxing and bonding with baby. All right, the next thing is to use a white noise machine to drown out any of the party noises while your baby naps. Because let's face it, if baby gets a good nap, then it's going to be better enjoyment for everyone involved. All right, and the last thing that I have for you is to not put too much pressure on yourself to have a quote-unquote perfect holiday. There is no such thing, so enjoy this exciting season. This is your baby's first Christmas, so celebrate. Because after all, what is Christmas about but the joy and the happiness of being around family and friends, the ability to make special memories with those we love, and most of all, to enjoy the wonderful blessings that we've been given. And I know you guys watching this video, if you have welcomed a new baby into your family, you're going to be extra grateful and extra happy at this Christmas that your baby gets to be here with you and enjoy celebrating and just being together. Alright guys, there you have it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share with any of your family and friends who might find it helpful as well. And be sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and turn on that notification bell so that you will know when I release a new video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope that you and your family have a very Merry Christmas. Goodbye!